So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3-mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles per hour with DRS assistance down the back straight, before the cars break into the tight hairpin at turn 14. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Gasly, Magnussen, Bottas, Albon, Zhou, Hülkenberg and Logan Sargent. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello.
Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Radio check. Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid. Tyre condition still looking good. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. They're on fresh mediums. Alonso behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.1 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, 17 laps to go now. lost some time to the car behind. George ahead now. Okay, gap ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 36.7. Okay, you're dropping back by around 2/10 each lap. Sat in P8, well done. They're on fresh mediums. That's Alonso behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place, 6.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Perez ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. And the time last lap, 1:37.2. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:37.2. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you, and gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Time last lap, 1:36.8. Alright, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds up the road. lengths ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute 36.9. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Give it everything you got. Managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Okay, clear. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight into the pit lane, please. Okay, far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay. In just a moment, stand by. Green flag. Okay, science is behind you. They're on fresh softs. Enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Leclerc ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Your last lap time, 1:38.3. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.4 seconds. Second place, you're in second place. Norris just ahead, push for the position. They're on fresh softs. Leclerc is behind you, less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Leclerc behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap, 1:35.5. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. And the time last lap, 1:35.1. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:35.5. Okay, you sat in P2. Lando ahead. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. And Verstappen's behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Time last lap, 1:36.5. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.